What is going on, you guys? It's Extreme here, and yes, it is time once again for another episode of my Road to Max Prestige. And yes, I am playing some of the new maps here in COD Ghost. And I gotta be honest with you, I actually like this map, and this is a really good game of Blitz. I hope you guys enjoy it. I do have two more gameplays from two of the other maps I'm gonna be showing you guys tomorrow and the next day. One is just as good as today's. The other one is, well, it's a little bad. I will say this, I'm really hating, I think it's called Showtime. That's the remake of Shipment. Yeah, not a fan of that map at all. And you'll see why in a few days. But today, I'm gonna be talking to you guys a little bit about why I think women in the military are hot. Now, if any one of you has ever looked at some of the women in our armed services, in the armed forces, whatever the fuck it's called, I don't know. I don't know what to call the military these days. It's like 5 different names, I swear. Excuse me. I'm a little out of it, you guys. It's been a really bad day. I'm still getting over some things, and yeah, I hate being sick. But, so, when I was younger, I, of course, living in a marine town, navy town, whatever you want to call it, I tended to find myself meeting a lot of women in the military, and a lot of my stories that I will be sharing with you guys, you know, the naughty ones, involve women who served, including the story I'll be telling you guys tomorrow about my friend Texas. Now, the reason I'm referring to her as Texas and not by her real name is, well, I'll get into that here in a little bit to kind of, you know, pre-up you guys for tomorrow. But for now, let's focus on women in the military and how they have some of the nicest bodies I have ever seen. I mean, you've got women that have these really nice physiques, which is great, you know, okay, if you're into that. And then you got these skinny women that just, meh. And then you got these women with curves for days, which isn't a bad thing either. But women in the military, there's 3 reasons why I love women in the military. Reason number 1, they have nice bodies. Reason number 2, I don't know why, but maybe it's just my experiences, but women in the military are typically almost always horny, which is never a bad thing if you're me. So, oh god, I'm going to hell. So, I can't even talk, I'm sorry, guys. I'm like, well, that just got me in trouble. And I'm not talking shit in any way, shape, or form about women in the military. I don't serve for very specific reasons, besides the fact that I'm fat. But, I just, you know, it's my thing. No. I grew up in the Navy as a kid. No, I'm good. No. But, they do. They look amazing. And the thing I've always been fascinated about women in the military is the fact that they're willing to put their lives on the line. They're willing to forfeit a lot of things for the right to serve. And women in the military have it even harder than men do, obviously, because women in the military, even to this day, are not truly accepted. So that's a thing. And I'm not sitting here getting political or anything like that. These are all known facts, and anyone who doesn't know about them, well, now you know. But because of that struggle, that extra, like, I have to push harder, I have to do better, because they have to, they tend to have this badass attitude that makes you want to be around them, you know? They're fun, they're energetic, they've always got stamina, I swear to God. The downside of that is, they're like the fucking Energizer bunnies in the bedroom, which, for my lazy fat old ass, damn, oh, fuck me. I don't think I get past like round 2 before I'm like, okay, I gotta tap out for a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't always work well, by the way. But I'm getting in so much trouble. It would be in my best interest to just start talking about Texas at this point. So I think I'm gonna do that. So when I met Texas, this was many years ago. She was pregnant at the time with her ex's child. However, her ex was extremely abusive, and she was actually in the process of leaving her ex and all that fun stuff. And she served in the Navy, and she did it proudly. And if she could have stayed in, she would have. Unfortunately, very specific reasons prevented her from re-enlisting, and she had to leave. And this is something she's told me before that she kind of regrets, but at the same time, had she stayed in, certain things wouldn't have happened, such as her meeting her ex-husband, who she, you know, their split was amicable, but she wound up having another little girl with her ex-husband, and she was ecstatic. You know, she's got 2 beautiful little girls. I think she actually has 3 kids. I'm not 100% sure. Sometimes I get confused. I know of 2. I'll say that much. But I don't know. She is one of the few people I have in my life that I'm grateful to have in my life. But at the same time, I'm like, God damn you, woman. I will be sharing some more colorful stories tomorrow. But for now, I just kind of want to talk more about Texas a little bit, as well as tie this back into the why military women are hot. Because like I said, when I met her, she was in the military. And even though she was pregnant, she was fucking hot, dude. Oh my God. Like, her attitude, even though she was in a bad situation, like really bad situation, she was still really positive. In fact, the very first time we met online in a Yahoo chat room. I hate to admit this. And this was back when, for those of you young bucks out there, this was back when Yahoo chat was the place to go to meet people, to talk to people. And she was also on her webcam. And so she invited, you know, me to watch her webcam. And the webcam turns on, and she's fucking nude. And I'm all, damn, girl. She yeah, she'd made up her mind about me real quick, like. And she was interested in talking to me, and at the same time, she was doing it for shock value, because she was goofing off. I mean, she was pretty much on maternity leave at that point, so she bored as fuck. She needed to entertain herself, and there's only so much you can watch on TV, and I know that feeling. But yeah, I will give this to Tex. She's got pretty big balls, you know, like she just don't give a fuck. So but she's not the only person I've met in the military. I've had a few encounters with women in the military, and I will be sharing more of those stories in the future. But tomorrow, as you guys know, I will be talking very heavily about Tex. In fact, I'll be talking about my entire friendship with her and how she was also another friend, quote unquote. So, and the reason I say it like that and not like she was my, you know, fuck buddy or whatever is, she's still my friend. At the end of the day, she is still very much my friend. And even though she and I have not seen each other in a couple years now, because she had to leave San Diego due to a bunch of different reasons, you know, we still keep in touch. We still keep in contact. And one day, if it's possible, I'm going to go out there and see her and whatnot. But like I said, there have been many women I've met in the military, and they all kind of fit that same mold. Now, it's not all of them, because there are some that are the exact opposite of what I'm describing, but most of them are very much energetic, eager, and just get the fuck out of my way kind of mentality. You know, this is my world, this is my fight, I'm gonna fucking kick ass and you're gonna suck a dick. That's the attitude I get from women in the military is, don't fuck with me, you will regret it. And that's a pretty badass attitude, and for me, that's a very attractive attitude, because I like really aggressive women, so that's a thing. And women in the military, man. That's all I'm gonna say. So before I continue to dig a hole, I'm gonna stop and just kind of change gears one last time. And I want to share something that happened to me yesterday with you guys. And by the time this video goes live, it'll have been a couple days. Well, not really. It'll be like a day. So, but I spent the day with my niece. And after dealing with a bunch of other shit going on, not feeling well, yada yada yada, crap just up the yin yang, if you will, I got to spend the day with my niece to kind of, you know, in my own little way, celebrate her birthday. We had a little breakfast and we had some pizza and just hung out. And in the course of it, she did something that was just, I don't know, best way to put it is, it makes me wish I had someone in my life already, you know, like I wasn't single. Nice way of putting it. Well, that's the blunt way of putting it. But the more direct way to say it is, I wish I was a dad. Because she and I are goofing off, and she wanted to play with my microphone, you know, the very one I'm using right now. And I said, okay, sure, and I let her use it. What happened was just, it was too fucking cute, man. So, thank you guys for joining me. That's going to be it for today. I will be back tomorrow, and I will share some of those more fun stories about Texas. Anyways, until next time, adios! But, of course, he ended up marrying his wife and all that stuff, and it's like, you fucking ass. Which, by the way, he'd met, like, a year prior to this, just saying. Also, he had a girlfriend at the time, so I was confused greatly. Like, why the fuck are you triple dipping, dude? What the fuck? My brother's an asshole. We've covered this. But, so, my relationship with May never really got past that initial first date. I, you know, tried to pursue more, but she had things going on, if you will, that prevented it. And it never really went anywhere. And I always kind of wondered the what if, like, what if, you know, this had happened, I'd ended up